Prediction of the starting lineup for Chelsea vs Luton Town Premier League Match Week 3. Chelsea lineup formation 4-2-3-1. Goalkeeper Robert Sanchez. Right back Malo Gusto. Left back Ben Chilwell. Center back Thiago Silva. Center back Levi Colwill. Defensive midfielder Enzo Fernandez. Defensive midfielder Moises Caicedo. Right winger Noni Madueke. Left winger Raheem Sterling. Striker Nicholas Jackson. Okay guys, that is the predicted starting lineup for Chelsea vs Luton Town. What do you think? Don't forget to write your opinion in the comments column. Players who encountered problems before facing Luton Town. 1. Mykhailo Mudryk. Mudryk was absent from the Blues' opening training session on Wednesday. At this time, it remains to be seen why the winger is not in attendance, and there are rumors that he has picked up a minor injury. Pochettino says, "I think maybe a few days. He won't be able to play today. Very disappointed because of the situation. He played 45 minutes against West Ham. He's a player we hope can help play in the way he believes he can. Disappointed, but at the same time it's not a big deal. Maybe a week or a few days." 2. Romeo Lavia. Like Mudryk, Lavia was also absent from Chelsea's opening training session on Wednesday. The 19-year-old is currently doing some individual work at Cobham to build up his fitness after the halted summer. Pochettino said, "He needs a few weeks to be ready to be involved with the team. He is working to try to catch up with his teammates. For Romeo, we need to wait a few weeks." 3. Carney Chukwuemeka. Moments after colliding with Emerson Palmieri during Chelsea's game against West Ham, Chukwuemeka fell to the ground clutching his left knee and, after stopping long enough to receive medical attention, he limped off. The 19-year-old was helped off the pitch by several members of staff, and he was later seen leaving the London stadium wielding a crutch. Football London understands that Chukwuemeka is expected to be out for 6 weeks. With international breaks in September and October, the youngster may only miss 5 or 6 games for Chelsea and could potentially return for the Blues' big game against Arsenal on October 21st, depending on his rehabilitation. Pochettino said, "I don't think it's a problem that will take months, maybe weeks. I hope we can get back with the team as soon as possible. He scores goals and then gets injured. There are things you can't deal with. A bit unlucky, but I think he can get stronger because he feels he needs to work and compete. He is still young and for sure he will be much better when we start again." 4. Christopher Nkunku. Nkunku was sent off in the first half of the Blues' final preseason game against Borussia Dortmund after a tackle from Mats Hummels. It has been confirmed that the injury is worse than previously thought, and the 25-year-old is expected to be out for several months. Pochettino said, "We feel very sorry for him. He played well. He's a very important player for us. I think the quality is there. One of the best offensive players who can play in multiple positions is always a big problem for us. Now the most important thing is not to think too much about the injury and being positive about when he can be back with us and recover as soon as possible in a good way. We are also working on the transfer market. We will lose a player like this. The club is working, trying to find a solution, maybe short medium, and long term to add the right profile for the team to perform at this time. 5. Reece James. James was substituted in the second half against Liverpool in the first game of the season, raising injury fears when he held his right foot while taking a brief break before he came off for Malo Gusto. Pochettino later revealed it was just tired. However, Chelsea revealed last week that James had picked up a hamstring injury in training. This could keep him out of action for up to a month, which is a huge blow for him and the club after just one game this season. Pochettino said, "I think it's a sad moment because he is our captain. He is very excited to be captain, full of energy. I think we will assess him day by day as best we can. For sure, he will be stronger than before. We will help him to be stronger than before." 6. Benoit Badiashile. The defender is one of the defenders to miss Chelsea's preseason schedule due to a serious hamstring injury he suffered last season. Badiashile has posted a photo of him training at Cobham, and it's been reported the club are targeting a comeback against Luton. Armando Broja. Broja has not featured since suffering an anterior cruciate ligament tear in a winter friendly with Aston Villa in December. However, the Albanian striker was spotted in first-team training this week and could feature in Mauricio Pochettino's match squad. Pochettino said, "We also have to wait. He is close, but sometimes you are close, but the last step is difficult after the injury he had. He has trained well. We also have hope. That's why we assess the squad and all the things that happen. It's easy to say we need another offensive player, but I think we have offensive players and they need to recover. If you sign a player who is not fit or needs to adapt to the Premier League, maybe you will spend the same amount of time waiting for Broja or Nkunku or Carney. Then you will wreak havoc on the squad. That's why we are working very hard to analyze this situation." 7. Wesley Fofana. Fofana is gearing up for another significant absence after rupturing his ACL. Pochettino said, "It's really sad, very bad news. We feel very sad. We can only help him and to be back with the team. We know it's difficult. We need to help him and wish him all the best. We need to move on. The competition is there. The competition waits for no one, and we have to be ready. I hope you have all the information that it is difficult. He is developing in a different way, but hopefully his recovery is going well.